The JSU Tigers have started the season off 2-0 and are headed to play Grambling. And they've done it dominant defensively, giving up just only 2 yards per play. And they've done it mostly without the help of their star cornerback and number one overall recruit, Travis Hunter, as he's dealing with a high ankle sprain. Now, should the JSU faithful be concerned about Travis Hunter's injury? Let's talk about it after the bumper. What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? My name is JeffLightsYJr here with the Black Boss channel, Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload every single day. Now, I'm here today to talk about Travis Hunter and his injury concerns. Now, Travis did play the first game of the season against FAMU. He played at what Coach Prime said was only 60%. We saw him then miss the Tennessee State game, and he will not play in the game against Grambling. So some folks are like, yo, like what's the word on Travis? Here's the thing. Travis suffered what the team described as a high ankle sprain. As we know, high ankle sprains can range, like the days and weeks out can vary. They can vary from 4 to 6 to maybe even 8 weeks, depending on how severe the ankle sprain was. Now, Travis's ankle sprain took place during the spring, or during the summer rather, and we saw him show up to SWAC Media Day with a boot on, and that raised my eyebrow. I know, I was like, yo, what's going on, G? Like, what's going on? He's showing up with a boot on. Nobody's asking any questions. I was just totally confused of what was happening, what was going on. They said high ankle sprain, he'll be good. And then there was concerns that he might miss the first game of the season. Now, here's my theory on why Travis actually played and now will miss at least the next 2 weeks. There was a national stage. It was ESPN. It was the Orange Blossom Classic. It was the first game of the season, and everybody wanted to see Travis Hunter play, right? And FAMU, let's not discredit FAMU. FAMU going into the game, remember, they were the team that a lot of people felt like could beat Jackson State. Now the game got lopsided 59-3, and FAMU was one of only 3 teams that I said could actually ruin JSU's season. Now, like I said, the game got lopsided, so some of us tend to forget how good FAMU actually is as a football team because of what Jackson State did to them. Now, they didn't want to miss the golden opportunity to showcase, at least in some form, shape, or capacity, Travis Hunter's talents, ability. They knew people would come out to see him. They knew the broadcast would focus a ton on him, and they did. And then he went out there and performed. He shot down a whole side of the field. He didn't give up any catches, 2 pass deflections. One should have led to an interception, and one that he almost caught by himself. He just stepped out of bounds. Missed Tennessee State because he is still dealing with that injury. And Coach Prime said it best himself. I'm going to read to you from HBCUsports.com. Shout out to HBCUsports.com. When Coach Prime was asked about Travis's status going into the Grambling game, he said, quote, he's not playing. Said Sanders about Hunter's availability. Quote, we're going to play him when he's healthy. He's ready. We want you to see all of Travis, and that's key. We want you to see all of Travis, the offensive guy, the defensive guy, the special teams guy. We want you to see all of Travis. And I think that's critical when it comes to why he's not playing. And I think that's also critical to take into consideration on why you should not be worried about his injury status and about what's taking place. Simply because if this was the Celebration Bowl, do I believe Travis could play? Yes, but it's not. It's the third game of the season. It's the third game of the season with a team whose defense, without Travis for the most part, is only giving up 2 yards per play. And I'm not talking 2 yards per run. I'm talking 2 yards per play, meaning runs and passes. You know how difficult it is to only give up 2 yards per play when the pass typically goes at least 5 yards down the field? That is impressive. And they've been able to do that without Travis, and they've been able to do that against 2 offenses who are really freaking good. Tennessee State scored 29 points the week before and had 300 yards rushing on a ranked FCS opponent. FAMU dropped 28 against North Carolina with 27 players out. So these are impressive, highly impressive football teams, highly impressive offenses. And Jackson State's only given up 2 yards per play to those two teams. I think Coach wants to show you the Travis that we saw in the spring game. And right now, due to his health, he isn't able to give you that Travis, that offensive Travis that scored 2 touchdowns, the defensive Travis that had 2 interceptions, and maybe even a Travis that returned some kicks or something. I don't know. He wants to show you give you the full Travis Hunter experience. Now, Travis did get hurt in high school. He got hurt his senior year, missed most of his senior year because of an injury. I don't think there's too much to concern about. One, Travis has to play 3 years of college. And so because of the 3 years of college that he has to play and that he will play at Jackson State, even if he, knock on wood, I'm not going to wish that on this man, but even if he were to miss the entire year, Travis's ultimate goal is to be as successful as possible at Jackson State and to make it to the next level, be a high first-round draft pick. That is his ultimate goal. Be as successful as possible at Jackson State, meaning winning as many individual accolades, team accolades, championships, SWAC championships, celebration bowls, etc., while he's at JSU, while performing at a high level, and then making it to the next level, getting drafted high in the NFL draft. And he has 3 years to accomplish that. And we've seen the blueprint of high-level athletes, some of them who missed their entire first year, whether it was by injury or just because they couldn't play, whether it was a guy in front of them, and still go on to become what they were supposed to become. And so I have no concern. Zero, absolutely zero zip, zilch, not a concern about Travis's injuries. Because I think Travis, like I said, even if he were to miss the entire season, this team is loaded, and he is a supreme talent on a loaded team. He is the supreme talent on this loaded team. Like when he's on the field, he just different. He's just different. So I'm not concerned. I know he got hurt in high school. I know he's starting off his injury, with an injury in his college career, but he's bulking up because he came in with a thin frame. He plays a position that is not that's not overly physical, both corner and receiver, not overly physical at those positions. And he has plenty of time to continue to grow into his body, mature, and ultimately get the job done. Come and get done what he came to Jackson State to do. And that is to rack up any and everything individually, rack up any and everything as far as team success, and go to the NFL, get drafted as a high first-round draft pick. And I think all of those things are still on the table. We're 3 weeks into his college career, man. He'll be fine. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, my name is JeffLightsyJr with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We're on the road to 4K, getting 4,000 subscribers. We're almost there. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7. That's Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you next time. Peace.